Your promo in '95 after the Survivor Series is my favorite promo in the history of professional wrestling.
And I sold a ton of black gloves after telling him you didn't have to buy black gloves.
And it's so funny. I was definitely one to buy one, but not only that. I mean, it was like it's one of those that you go back and you listen to so many times that you can remember it word for word. And I'm not gonna do it now because I don't want to look like that much of a fanboy, and I don't want to embarrass myself before we meet in Richmond. But it was just so cool at the time because we didn't see that kind of fourth wall being broken. And you're talking about being in Titan Tower and the marketing people telling you to be a good guy and to smile. Doing that, was that kind of cool for you to break that fourth wall and kind of bring us in the inside at that point in the business?
Yeah, I was trying to do it forever. You know, like if you look at like when I lost to Brett, like I made sure when I said, you know, MFer, you know, like I made sure that they got that. And then in that Royal Rumble, when I went down and interfered with Taker and Brett, I flipped Undertaker off. I know for a fact I'm the first person that flipped somebody off on TV. Like they were both pay-per-views, but I mean it was just like one of those things like there's like you know, and then I always drag the belt, you know, so it was like one of those things like you know, and I remember I've told the story a million times, but you know, at that time the movie Heat was popular, and at the end, you know, I was talking to Vince, and he was, you know, and we had just had a conversation like a year earlier where we were all in the room as all the Click guys, and we were talking to Vince, and you know, we said like at Hartford, wouldn't you rather have like you know 15,000 people and 7,500 for the babyface and 7,500 for the heel? Instead of just, you know, everybody, you know, like 8,000 people for the babyface. He goes, no, I just rather, like, I wanted, you know, and we're like, no, dude, you don't get it. Like, the anti-hero is the way to go. So then when that Heat movie came out at the end, I said, you know, who are you for? And he goes, oh, De Niro. I said, he was the heel. And you could kind of see the light bulb go off. You know, Pacino was the babyface. And Pacino was chasing him down, but you wanted De Niro to gun down the cop. And it was one of those things where I think that I just kind of resonated, like, wow, like, yeah, depending on how you tell the story, you know. So that was the perfect time. I mean, like, you know, I was given the promise that they were going to go with me for years, give me the Backlund push. And then, you know, in 11 months, it was just like, this isn't working, and we're going to go with Sean, we're going to go through Brett. I didn't have a problem with it. You know, but the thing was, I said, as long as I get to come out of it the way I want to come out of it. And, you know, I got to turn basically heel that night on Brett and on the refs. And then when we went into Richmond, it was like, all right, now it's on.